Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Zalerize, and today we're gonna talk about something that I deemed as important. Like, I think it's really important. Along with it's just like a chit chat video, you guys. I have my pillow here, like it's just a vibe, right? It's just us talking. This topic is about, do you need a degree to start a business or to pursue your career or music? For me, music, but for anybody else, whatever else you're doing, right? Before I even get into my short answer, I do want to say this. I hope I'm not contradicting myself, but I do want to say that I am currently pursuing a degree, a bachelor's degree in marketing. I am majoring in marketing and I'm minoring in business administration. Alongside that, personally, I think whatever you're doing, you don't necessarily need a degree for it. You know what stemmed this? Obviously, like everybody knows this, right? The reason why I'm doing this chit chat video is whenever I go to places and people ask me like, oh, so what do you do, or whatever the case might be, or whatever conversation might be. You know, I have a business, but I'm mainly a student, right? And people will be like, oh, so what are you doing? And I'll tell them what I'm doing, and they're like, they go into this big thing about people pursue degrees and they can't even get a job and they're going to this big thing. And I want like you guys, I used to feel bad. I used to feel so bad. We used to always just be like, oh, you're pursuing a degree and you might not even get a job, you're wasting your time. And I used to feel so bad about it. I used to sit and think, and maybe I am wasting my time. I don't think a degree is for everyone. But I do think, and I want to elaborate on this a lot, I do think that whatever you're doing in your life, you should educate yourself on. There's a big trend that, you know, don't go to school, just do what you're doing, you know, and I used to try to steer the conversation and be like, you know, I do music. And then they would just go into this thing where it's like, why are you even wasting your time in college? Just do music. Like, why are you even wasting time? You're wasting your time. Like, and they're like, oh, your time is running out on you because you need to do this. But in my brain, it's like I set a time frame that, okay, I'm going to finish my degree by the time I'm 22 or before I'm 22, and I'm still in that time frame. So it's not necessarily like I'm missing out on everything completely, but it's taking the time out to gain some knowledge, right? I'm going to talk about the music aspect of it later on down in the video, but now I'm going to talk about why I think that people should be knowledgeable about what they're doing. Zalerize brand just launched wholesale, so there's a lot of people right now that are starting their own business through Zalerize brand. But remember, knowledge is power. What you do with it, what you do with your knowledge is what really makes you, right? There are two different things. Like, you can go to school to get a job and you can go to school to provide jobs. Like, people miss out the part where a lot of people that are rich and a lot of people that are billionaires and stuff like that, they educate themselves on whatever they're doing. A lot of these rich famous people and rich people, they might not have went to school and got a degree or do all these things, but they did do courses. They did take the time out to read and do all of these things where it concerns business and their career goals and whatever they're doing. Knowledge is power is how you use it, and understand that a lot of doors can open for all of us, but to stay in those rooms and maneuver through all of that, you have to have some level of education, some level of knowledge, some level of something to maneuver. And the thing about it is, most times when I talk about, oh, I'm doing this or doing that or whatever the case might be, it's a lot of females that will say, you're wasting your time or whatever. A lot of females think that, but I want to elaborate that when you're doing something, you have to really sit and educate yourself about these things, especially as small business owners, why you need to read and educate yourself, because it's not about just selling stuff. It's about the accounting aspect of it. You get what I'm saying? The financial literacy of it. The financial literacy of it, because you can make money, but without having a financial literacy of it, you can have it, but it's not there. Like, you can't even see your own money. Accounting, filing your taxes. I personally do not file my own taxes. I have a team that does that for me. I can look at my accounting and my financial accounting and know that, okay, something is wrong here, something is right here, whatever the case might be. That is why we need to be educated. And I know people have this mindset that, okay, this system is fighting against us. Yes, the system is fighting against us, like all of us know this. But when you sit down and you educate yourself about the laws and know all of these things, you can beat the system because you know what you need to know. You get what I'm saying? They can't trick us if you know what you need to know. As business owners or people that are starting their own business, you have to put an interest into learning these things and put effort into learning these things about business, learning about marketing, how to market your business, all of these things. I'm not saying people need to go out there and do a degree, but know that all of these rich people, they might not have a degree, they might not went to school to do a degree, but they most definitely took the time out to learn and gain knowledge and get these courses and do all of these things to have the knowledge to get where they are. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to have some level of knowledge. I know people are on this thing where it's like, oh, Dunce is the new thing and whatever. Don't get me wrong, you guys. Like, I've been listening to the Dunce song, them and all of them. I listen to all of them. I love them. But in reality, you can't base that to your personal life. Now, I'm going to go into this topic of music. You get what I'm saying? The topic of music. I can only relate to music because that's what I love, music. You get what I'm saying? Outside of my business, I love music a lot. No, I want people to understand the concept that God is not going to bless you with a talent and a vision to leave you. He's not going to do that to you. But with that being said, in the meantime, while He's preparing your blessings for you, you need to be preparing yourself for these blessings. Because when you get it, you're not going to know what to do with it. People think that music is just about just writing a song, recording it, and putting it out. Music is 98% business, and the rest of it is just the parts that you guys see. Like, music is not like something simple. I don't know everything about music, and I don't know the ins and outs of music, but I do try to educate myself by going to school and learning these things, because music at the end of the day is business. I have done so much courses on it to educate myself on it, because whenever my time comes and God decides to bless me, I will know what to do with it. And not only not what to do with it, I will know how to maneuver through it, right? I have done public speaking, financial literacy, financial accounting, PR management within the entertainment aspect, the governmental aspect, and the corporate aspect. I have done entertainment management, I have done media entertainment, I have done social media entertainment. I have done so many courses where it concerns music, and people might think, when I tell people like, oh yeah, I'm doing a degree, and why you don't just go do music and just forget it or whatever. As I said, you guys, I don't think people need a degree to do anything that you're doing, but I do know that you need to educate yourself on whatever you're doing. Now, I want you guys to comment below. I'm not call no name or anything like that, and it's not to bash anybody, and it's not to discredit anybody. It's just a learning lesson. It's just a learning process and what you have observed. Comment below how many artists you see have a fell off, not necessarily even fell off. Things have happened to them because of lack of knowledge. Now, when you talk about financial literacy, now look at it. A lot of artists have made a lot of money, but because they don't know the simple concept of financial literacy, they get so much money coming in, but they don't know where it is. They don't know where it is because they have poor money management. And we were not taught this in school. But how many artists do you see have this has happened to? Like, they get so much money and they don't invest it back into their career, so they end up falling off. Like, it's just what it is, right? And then financial accounting. Look how much artists we see get robbed, yo. Look how much artists we see get robbed. Like, that should be a sign that, you know, I need to educate myself on this thing. Yes, you can delegate that work and pay other people to do it for you, but you have to have some level of knowledge. I'm not saying nobody cannot get robbed. You are going to most definitely get robbed in anything that you're doing, because I just saw it go. But when you have an idea and a concept of something, you know what to look out for, you know what to avoid. Look at public speaking. Like some of these artists, when you see them go on interviews, like, huh, what are you talking about? The way how they answer questions is psychotic to me. Like, what? You know, public speaking is learning how to articulate yourself in a conversation, how to speak publicly, how to do these things. Public relations is having a PR, knowing, because some artists don't even know the basic concept of what a PR is supposed to be doing, and some people that say they're a PR, they're not even a PR, they're just taking your money. They don't even know what they're doing. I said I wasn't going to call any names, but I'm not saying anything bad about this person. It's literally just all love. When I was doing entertainment management course, the only person that was there to lead as example when it comes down to structure in dancehall was Ramesh Entertainment. Like, I did so much assignments and courses with him, especially in media entertainment and in social media entertainment, I should say. Yeah, I did so much assignments on him and the structure, because a lot of people like to say dancehall lacks structure, but there's not a much person there willing to educate themselves to implement these structures in dancehall. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like whatever you're doing in life, you are to educate yourself. Learn about the contracts, different type of contracts, because a lot of artists signing deals and they don't even know what they're signing. Not to bash anybody, it's not to even say, oh, I'm Little Miss Perfect. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just whatever you want to do in life, it's always good to educate yourself. People have been normalizing this dunce culture, and I'm as I said, you guys, it's fun in the songs, but realistically it's not good. You get what I'm saying? It's not good. It's not good, it's not cute, it's not a vibe. As I said, you guys, before, doors can open for everyone, but you have to have certain level of knowledge to stay in those rooms, to maneuver through those rooms, to get through those rooms, really and truly. And with me and music, you guys, my time most definitely will be coming in music. Like, man, everything I say I'm going to but it's really just sitting down and learning the knowledge of music. Some people don't even know how you get paid in music. You don't even know how you get your royalties. They don't know these things. And it's okay to, like, you know, just pop out and you don't know these things. I mean, you learn along the way, but the artists that don't learn along the way, they are nowhere to be found because they did not learn. I feel like people stigmatize getting educated to being a waste of time. No, it's not a waste of time. You're not missing out on anything, I promise you, because when you're educating yourself and you're learning things and whatever, when your time really come in anything that you're doing, if you want to do photography, do courses to better your skills in photography. Learn about these things in photography. You don't just up and you just do it. Like, learn about these things. Understand the simple concept of these things, because everything that we're doing nowadays involves business. And I just feel like people emphasize this dance culture so much, and it's fun in the songs, you know, it's fun and it's hilarious in the songs. I listen to them, I love them, there is a vibe, like, it's everything. But realistically, you cannot base that to your personal life, because come on now. When I was learning about social media marketing and entertainment, the only person there to base it off was Ramesh Entertainment. When I think I did like this thing about, you guys remember when, like, Shensia put out that song Bless and it was on all the billboards? Like, that changed the level of marketing in dancehall completely. Not saying artists wasn't on billboards before, they most definitely were, but that changed the game. Completely. Quick commercial, 50% off discount code right here, you guys. Make sure the first person to use this discount code get 50% off their entire order. And we're already having a sale on our website, so with that 50% off, baby, you won't be spending no money. There's always more to learn, and please, you guys, be willing to learn and educate yourself and let go of this dunce culture. It's fun in the songs, sing about them all you want, but realistically educate yourself. Anything that you want to do in this life, educate yourself, and then you go for it. Because for God to really bless you, he's gonna bless you when he see that you are prepared and you are ready for this. That is when he's gonna bless you. That is when things are gonna happen, because it's like, okay, you know what you need to know. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and talent can get you so far. Talent can get all of us so far, but knowledge can get you further. Knowledge can help you to stay in those rooms. Knowledge can make nobody can take you for idiots. Knowledge now make you get robbed. Knowledge now make nobody take you for idiots. Knowledgeable, be patient and pray, and God will position you in the right positions to receive all the blessings that he have for you. I feel so bad when people used to ask me, when people used to like, you know, like, you're wasting your time getting a degree, like, you're wasting your time. Nah, I'm not wasting my time. I'm preparing for my time. You know what I'm saying? And I think all of us should look at it that way. As remember, all of these millionaires, these billionaires, they are educated. They are very open-minded people, and don't be somebody that's, oh, I'm mega stay forever. Nah, like, always learn, read. The internet is such a beautiful place to learn, read, and evolve, because that is how we're gonna get what we want. That is how we're gonna get what we want. Okay, guys? So delete this Dunce culture and go out in the world, learn, and prepare for your blessings. Okay, you guys? Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching my video, you guys.